Amazon Prime Day 2 is officially here and we have some amazing PC discounts. If you are looking for a great pre-built PC that will give you amazing performance, fits your budget, and you are in the US or the UK, then you came to the right place. I'll show you specific gaming PC recommendations for 1080p, 1440p and 4K resolution, and I will show you the level of gaming performance that you can expect with each system. The link for all of these Prime Day pre-built PCs will be down below in the video description with the latest prices and availability in your region. Just keep in mind that these deals will last only 2 days. That being said, let's start. Now, if you're working with a tight budget and you are looking to spend no more than $1,000, then I highly recommend you getting the CyberPower PC, which is the best budget system on this list and is going on a $150 discount. Now, this system is ideal because you're spending less than $1,000 and you're getting a great 1080p level of performance. Inside of this system, you get the NVIDIA RTX 5060, which means that you will be able to play games at 1080p high to ultra settings, even in high demanding games, and achieving smooth performance. And then you get the i5-13400F, which is a very decent CPU that will allow you to play esports shooters like Valorant or Fortnite or games like CS2 at 240 plus FPS on average, so feel free to buy a 240Hz 1080p monitor if you want to compete in esports games. You also get a 1TB Gen 4 SSD. The aesthetics are amazing, by the way, and you will get plenty of airflow out of the CyberPower PC. Now, it's not going to be the best system out there, but again, if you are looking for a budget PC that will be able to run most of the modern games at 1080p, this one will be the one for you. Now, the price after discount will be around $840, which is a pretty sweet deal. Now, if you are looking for the best price to performance gaming PC, so you want the highest FPS at the lowest price, then I recommend you getting this next system on the list, which is the CyberPower PC Gamer Extreme VR. The reason why this one is the best one in terms of price to performance is because you get the NVIDIA RTX 5060 Ti 16GB version, so you will be able to play games either at 1080p maxed out settings or 1440p high to ultra, even in high demanding games, and still achieve around 70 plus FPS on average, which is really strong performance considering we are talking about games like Cyberpunk 2077 on high to ultra settings. And then it's also very fast when it comes to esports games because you get an i7 CPU in the 14700F. Now, this CPU is actually one of the fastest when it comes to gaming, so if you play a game like Fortnite, for example, or Valorant, you will be able to achieve well over 360 plus FPS, so feel free to go with a 360Hz 1080p or 1440p monitor. The only resolution I wouldn't recommend you playing at if you get this PC is 4K, and I'm talking about the most high demanding games out there, because if you want to play games like Minecraft or GTA 5, even then you can play at 4K with this system. But if you're planning to play high demanding games on high to ultra settings like Black Myth Wukong or Hogwarts Legacy, then I would recommend you avoiding 4K and going for a 1440p or 1080p resolution monitor. Overall, this system is the best one once again when it comes to value, because the price is around $1,150 and it used to be around $1,360, so that's a healthy $210 discount. And again, for under $1,200, you are getting an amazing level of gaming performance overall, and that's why in my opinion is the best price to performance system. Now, if you want to play at 1440p ultra settings in high demanding games and achieve smooth performance, or you may want to play at 4K and you're looking for a nice price to performance system for 4K resolution because you do not want to spend over 1,500 USD, then I recommend you getting this next system on the list from iBuyPower in this late mesh gaming desktop. This PC has the NVIDIA RTX 5070, which is one of the fastest graphics cards in the entire market for 1440p resolution, and you could also run games at 4K if you are using the right settings. Now, at 1440p you will be able to play any game that you want, even high demanding games, smooth performance, well over 90 plus FPS on average, and then you also get an i7 CPU, so you will be able to run esports shooters at 360 plus FPS on competitive settings or even faster performance depending on the esports game. Now, when it comes to 4K, you can expect 60 plus FPS on average in these high demanding games, high to ultra settings, but if you tweak these settings a little bit and you play, for example, on high settings instead of ultra, and you play with DLSS quality or DLSS balanced, you will be able to have a smoother experience at 4K, and I'm talking about 70 to 90 plus FPS on average depending on the game, so that's very strong performance for the price that you are paying. On top of that, you also get 32GB of DDR5 memory, which will be amazing for streaming, content creation and productivity work in case you want to do more than just gaming. Now, the price will be around $1,400, so it's going to be well under $1,500, and it used to be around $1,800, so that's a $400 discount, and I do recommend you once again getting this PC if you want really strong performance at 1440p or you want a nice price to performance system for 4K. If you were wondering about 1080p, well, of course, this iBuyPower PC will be really fast when it comes to 1080p resolution. Now, if you are willing to spend even more and you're looking for a nice 4K ultra system or a 1440p maxed out experience, I highly recommend you getting the iBuyPower Y40. This one has the NVIDIA RTX 5070 Ti, which is one of the fastest graphics cards in the entire market, where you will be able to max out 1440p resolution no matter the game, and you can also play games at 1440p high to ultra settings with ray tracing enabled. So overall, the 5070 Ti is a beast of a 1440p graphics card. But if you decide to use it for 4K, it's also pretty good, and you will be achieving around 80 plus FPS on average, or even faster performance if you are using any kind of upscaling technology depending on the game. So the 5070 Ti is one of my favorite graphics cards in today's market, and I would highly recommend you getting this system if you are not looking to spend more than $2,000, yet you're looking for a very strong high-end system. Now for the CPU, you get a Ryzen 9 7900X, which is a very fast CPU, not only for gaming but also for productivity work and content creation. So if you are a professional content creator, this PC will be ideal for you as well. And if you're looking to play esports shooters, competitive settings, you will be achieving around 400 plus FPS on average, depending on the exact esports game, the settings, and the resolution. Here you also get 32 GB of RAM, so you get an amazing streaming PC, and you get 2 TB of SSD, which is plenty of storage for most people in case you want to do more than just gaming and transfer heavy files all the time. And you also get a liquid cooler, so 2 thumbs up in terms of airflow and CPU temps. And then last but not least, if you want a high-end 4K system and you want a Prime Day discount, you have this Skytech Legacy system, which comes with the NVIDIA RTX 5080, which is one of the fastest GPUs in the entire market, and it's a 4K high-end system. So I would only recommend you getting this PC if you want to play at 4K high to ultra settings in high demanding games and achieve smooth performance, or if you want more of a future-proof 1440p system where you want this Prebuilt PC to be amazing for 1440p right now, but also for future games like GTA 5. Now this PC is also one of the fastest ones in the market in case you are a content creator, because you get an Intel Core Ultra 9 CPU alongside 64 GB of DDR5 memory. So if you want to run any kind of high memory intense task, this high-end PC will be ideal for you. You also get 2 TB of Gen 4 SSD, so plenty of storage, amazing airflow as well, and you get a liquid cooler, which in my opinion looks very nice. Now the total price will be around $2,970, and it used to be around 305,000 USD, so that's a $500 discount, which is a lot. And if you have even more money to spend and you want the RTX 5090, well, we didn't get any deals for those PCs, but to be honest, if you have the amount of money to buy a 5090 system, I'm sure you don't care about no deals. That's why down below in the video description, if you have more money, you will find a 5090 system, and you will also find the best esports value PC, which is not on a Prime Day discount, yet it's going to be amazing if you're looking for the best price to performance for esports shooters like Valorant or Fortnite, and you want to achieve very high frame rates at a decent price. And if you're willing to buy a laptop, then I do recommend you watching my video on the best Prime Day laptops for this 2025 season. You will find that video in the top right corner of the screen. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.